Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Tuesday, October 31st, and I'm going to be analyzing gold versus the dollar, starting on the monthly, working my way down to that 1 hour time frame. So I think it's very clear we have the end of a crescent right there. This is a very strong monthly candle on gold. I am a big believer that gold's going up to at least the 2180 area and maybe even a lot further than that. So I am for sure primarily going to continue to look for longs on shorter time frames. Going down to the weekly, I mean, it looks extremely clear that that right there is the end of a crescent. And yes, we may get some pullbacks along the way, but hopefully we do get some pullbacks because so far it hasn't made much for pullbacks because pullbacks are really good for us because that gives us opportunities to go long again for the continuation of the uptrend. So let's take it right down to that daily time frame. On the daily time frame, very clearly to me, this is the end of a crescent. Very clearly to me that this is continuing to make higher highs, higher lows, and that we really need to just continue to look for longs. I would pay attention to this fib level. That could potentially be an area to see a decent pullback, but like I said, if it does make a pullback, that's actually very good news for us because that will give us another opportunity to go long at the end of that pullback. So let's keep going down to the 4 hour time frame. So even on the 4 hour time frame, you have to notice that it is continuing to make higher lows. Not one time has this thing told us that the trend is over, and not one time would I personally have tried to go short on this thing, but instead at the end of every single one of these pullbacks, if you went long, boy, you would be sitting on some extremely big gains in your trading account. And I would for sure still be looking for longs. I actually think that we have a long early this morning in the London session, and that is probably going to go up at least to the 2016 area to finish off this move, and then potentially we could see a bigger pullback, but I definitely wouldn't count on that bigger pullback, and I definitely wouldn't go short because it could just make another smaller pullback and just keep on going long. So taking it down to the 1 hour time frame, yesterday's video, if anybody follows along, I said I got my Fibonacci here. If it makes 1, 2, 3 ways down to a Fibonacci level and pulse a move up, that I would take that as a long. So hopefully some of you are in some long trades right now, sitting on some very nice profits, and I would for sure continue to look for longs at the end of these ABC pullbacks. But it's pretty much every single one of these pullbacks that we've been getting is a 3-wave ABC pullback. So I am for sure going to continue to look for those 3-wave ABC pullbacks for entries to go long on these shorter time frames. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.